so excited to be at Statue of Liberty today. Kind of gives you a little chill almost just thinking about it. On the second half of our New York City adventure, we explored the 9/11 Memorial, the National September 11th Memorial and Museum, and the One World Trade Center Tower and Observatory. We understand and respect the sensitive nature that day invokes in people, especially on the people who live in the greater tri-state area. Some of the things you are about to see may be difficult for some viewers to watch. And even though almost 18 years have passed, let us not forget those that lost their lives on that fateful day.
Welcome to the World Trade Center Memorial. Even after 18 years. I still get teared up. And being here, words cannot describe. The towers are inscribed with the names of the people who died on that day.
We arrived at the museum and cleared security, then we headed down the escalator past the Tridents to the information center to check in for a group tour. Our guided tour started in front of a photograph, which was actually the last photograph taken of the Twin Towers still standing.
Gathering sun will be safe and praise. I remember the morning of September 11th.
We made our way down the ramp which overlooks Foundation Hall. When we looked over the side, we could see square marks in the ground. These represented the foundation girders for the original trade towers.
top half is what they would have looked like during September 11th, again, because they were completely protected. But the bottom half is the result of the rescue and recovery operation that after September 11th, people wanting to come here to clean up. But in order to clean up, you have to throw things away. These stairs were set to be demolished and thrown away. And it wasn't until survivors of this attack came back and they realized that these were the stairs that helped them get out safely. So they fought for the preservation. They are now federally protected by the U.S. government under Section 106 of the law.
One of the large exhibits in the museum was a piece of the communications tower that once stood atop one of the towers. And here was a piece of one of the motors that ran the elevators in one of the towers. Another large exhibit in the museum was a fire truck known as Ladder 3 that was on scene the day of the attacks. Here you can see the slurry wall, which is a surviving retaining wall of the original trade center. This holds back the Hudson River. This was one of the last remaining beams that was taken from Ground Zero. On this are lots of initials, signatures, and inscriptions from people that helped on the cleanup process at Ground Zero. After leaving the museum, we headed back across the Memorial Plaza to One World Trade Center, where we were able to go up and to the observatory and see the sights.
So, Matthew and I are up in the One World Trade Center Observatory, and the views are spectacular. Right over there is Brooklyn Bridge.
All economic and social backgrounds can come
View of Brooklyn.
and create a better sense of community within the city. So, couple suggested routes now. Let's get to the
New York Bay.
So, if you've never been there before, one of the easiest places
Governor's Island.
is the southwest corner called Columbus Circle. It's really easy to figure out. Huge open pedestrian entrance.
All the ships out in the distance,
Now,
ferries.
north, and you'll find the big open grassy area called Sheep's Meadow, where a lot of locals go for picnics, play frisbees, for the fun.
Statue of Liberty and Ellis Island out there.
Tavern on the Green is located right on Sheep's Meadow.
It's one of the footprints of the original World Trade Center. It's now a memorial pool.
And then you run across it. There's our bridge. It starts that out. That's how you hit all 5 photos. Take my word. So it starts at
There's that one. Brooklyn Bridge, Manhattan Bridge. You can see forever up here. They weren't joking. So from up here, it is a 360-degree view of the city and the whole area. Times Square in the distance. Let's see, Empire State Building, Rockefeller Center behind it, Times Square is all over here, and this is the Hudson River. Just spectacular views up here. And there's Ellis Island over again. Statue of Liberty over there. Statue of Liberty looks so tiny from up here. So we came up here with our friends Trace and Maria to see the sights. What do you think, Trace? Pretty cool place?
It's completely awesome. I've been somewhere my brother's never been before.
One last look. What did you think of it?
It's good.
Yeah.
At least part of it. We cannot see it all from up here because it's very big. It is literally a long island. It's 118 miles long. It's huge. So even on a perfectly clear day, we cannot see it all from up here. But this end of Long Island is Brooklyn. Now that's not the only borough of New York City that is on Long Island. To the north of Brooklyn and wrapping around it is our largest borough by size, that is Queens. Now Queens has just under 2.5 million residents, about the same population as Houston, Texas.
So after the observatory, we headed down to the subway station, and we were exhausted, but still, some smiles. We arrived at Times Square. It was starting to rain, so we caught an Uber ride over to Hard Rock Cafe. At Hard Rock, had to have dinner, of course. Trace got the ribs. I got my twisted mac and cheese. Maria ended up with a salad. And Matthew got the legendary burger. After hitting up the gift shop, we could see the lights of Times Square as we were leaving to get to Grand Central Station and get our train back to Connecticut. It was a long day, but it was great.